Uh-oh. Gotta do some stuff before I go back into... Uh-oh. Before I go back into New Game Plus. I'm a little bit late, but I was hanging out in a friend's stream. Super Metroid. Jeez, let's just go YOLO. Let's go. It don't matter. Don't. Oh, well, that one does. It don't matter. I actually forget where we were in New Game Plus. So after I get my animals all together, we'll find out. Oh, glorious day. Yeah, I think next week, man, I've been spending some money recently, so I don't know if I can. I'll see how much the, I don't know how much I don't know how much the Pixel Collection is gonna be, but I know it comes out next week, so I got that going. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the boring part, so I don't know if this will go up on YouTube. I might have to get creative and do a little bit of editing before I put this part on YouTube. Figure out where we're actually gonna start this. I realized I didn't want to plant that many, so what are we offsetting it with? Let's go with radishes. said, it's weird that like music doesn't play throughout your island, only in your town. So, and we still don't know. Yeah, we still don't know when we're gonna get when the update for FF14 is. Just it's gonna be late this month, right? April? No, May. It was in May. And we'll start from the top. I think they said May. But we don't know when. They just said late. So I was thinking. We know it's going to be on a Tuesday, so you can look on a map. But you know, today was also the Final Fantasy 16 State of Play. And oh man. Like I said before, like I said on my God of War Ragnarok stream, I was just like, between God of War Ragnarok and Final Fantasy 16, being a PlayStation 5 owner is just borderline the best. Like, holy crap, you have those two games exclusively? Like, good lord. But yeah, taking like any kind of break from this game, I sort of miss it. I try to quit this game, and I'm just like, man, I don't want to get rusty. Not that I'm gonna quit Final Fantasy 14, but like if I take any kind of break, it'd be weird because like I was playing like what, Overwatch 2. I played some games of Apex. I played Fortnite, and all those games. I'm just like, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just I'll always come back to Final Fantasy 14. Because then I thought about like other MMOs. Like, technically I have an ESO account, so like I could play ESO, and there's some stuff I can do in there. But like, I'm not really that good at ESO. 'Cause I think I saw they were having like I think a 9-year anniversary event, so that's pretty cool that they're still around. They're still making content for that game. Like I think a real shame is like the console MMO market. I think it's just very shallow. Like there's only so many games that support like a console type of MMO. So like Final Fantasy 14 is probably one of the biggest and the best at it. But there's so many more. Like when you think about like competitors, like Black Desert, ESO, they're okay and they're popular in their own right, but like nothing really comes close to like the pedigree of Final Fantasy. And just how much fun this game is. And how we generally don't have a toxic community, unlike like some other games, you know. Because like even playing Overwatch 2 for a little bit, immediately run into people that are just like so judgy of your character and your skill set. Where like a complete and utter noob could come into this game, but we would just be like, no, here's how you play, and we'll just help you out, and it's all good. All right, let me. Oh, I want to change back to. All right. I don't remember where we were, so we're just gonna go to Oda. And then I'll commence the New Game Plus, so I'll try to find this part where I go to Oda, and then I'll say, welcome back to the New Game Plus stream. I need to activate New Game Plus. See where I'm at. Oh, I'm on self-management. Okay, I need to go to Horizon. Okay, that's right. Okay, it's coming back to me. In between the last video and this one, I took a little bit of a break, so I wasn't like overwhelmed and wasn't really going to rush through this New Game Plus experience, because that's not the point of playing this New Game Plus playthrough. The point is to take it not relatively slow, but like just like kind of look at it with the eye. Tasha just standing up. So let fame swell to their heads, and I believe that yours will remain in proportion and firmly attached to your body. Oh, that's right. She always says that. I have a big head, don't I? I am not gay, Helen. You're gay. But that is fine. Because we can all be gay. Because gay means happy, right? What are you looking at? Yeah. Alright. Self-management. Level 20. Can't remember if this has voice acting or not.
Now, having set aside the formalities,
It does have voice acting.
we have a favor to ask of you.
You don't say.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis, if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselgreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
I guess they do look like glacial greens. Yeah, they look like living vegetation. That's a good way to...
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
That sounds like the Square Enix meeting where they're just like, we want to change the term beast tribe to just being like tribal quests. They're not really beasts, you know. They can talk to us and they all have, they have their wants and whatnot. So it's like, yeah, beast tribe is such a primal word. Ugh.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Yeah.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
It's like, yeah, we have like 2 primals to worry about. So does
Who, I
Limsa,
need hardly
I
remind
guess.
you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Is she? Oh yeah, savage, I guess. She's a crazy bitch, I'll say that.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible.
But I don't think this is like the first time that you ever heard about like Garuda. Let's say if you have no knowledge of Final Fantasy, that's probably the first time you've ever heard of Garuda being like, oh, Garuda, she's down bad. Okay. Bet, say less.
Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
I'm already
I
part
am
of the club.
grateful.
Of course I am. It's like, do I have a choice? I'm part of the group.
Lovely.
Although I'm a new
Well,
member.
as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
Oh, Thancred.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Us! No, Ida's got this. Ida's got this. Your mission is to make contact with the Sylphs, with the ultimate goal of finding a peaceful resolution to the threat posed by Remua. Be fairly warned, the Sylphs are a unique people, to say the least, and you may find yourself bewildered at their customs at first. Yet know that Ida and Papalimo will be on hand to support your endeavors. Okay. Gotta go to the adder's nest. Go. But how's it going, Hail and Fluffy Buns and everybody else that may or may not be watching this in the future through VODs? Hope your day is going swell. We knew far too little about the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... Oh, big pardons. Terrible, I have in mind to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? I'm completing a quest, apparently. We come in peace. Do you? do we? Hello, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the twin, with the twin adders? No, sorry. I'm an immortal flame. Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here. Brings us here today. Yida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see you two. My men told me that you questioned the name of the science of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adders is in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, and your little bird sings true. No doubt, you've heard that we're investigating the cells. Curious beast tribe, called the Depth of the Twelve World's home. The cells are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch. Much of the delight to the elder Seatseer, who has no desire to see your people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and is precisely the reason why the Sylph's relation with the Primal Rumua has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. What a trope. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the Primal might disrupt the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribe, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Remora or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek a impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered and had many productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. Not due to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer station there is aligned on how to win over the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Lots of reading. Friendly purveyor with the Sylphs? That should be a pleasant enough diversion. So, the Hawthorne Hut then? Was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly purveyor indeed. I hope that this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Oh, wants me to go there. Okay. Have a nice little walk through Gridania. I wonder if the Easter event is over. Looks like we have to go... Where? Oh, over there. We can pass by the amphitheater, so... We'll see. I think it is over. Yeah, it looks very tame, I think. Yep, no one's here, so yep, Easter event's over. Well, that's kind of cool to see it, like, empty, like, and not have anything, so it actually feels like, you know, events get booked here, and it's really cool. I like it. Gridania is actually, like, I mean, my first job was a Dragoon, so, like, this was my first zone, so very cool to just be walking around here. Again, when you're in like those end zones, I always go to like, you know, oh, I'm always in Charlian and the end zone, so it's nice to come back here every now and then. Ah, the various doctor base of the hill will carry you across the lake to the east shroud. Once you're short, head due east and you'll find Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. I guess we'll go. Wait. Yeah, I guess. Cool. Yeah, this is how you'd go to Hawthorne Hut the first time. It's pretty cool. Amelin. Indeed, I am Amelin of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn the Sylphs, yes? For all the whimsy, they're a wary lot, particularly as the Empire has come to the Shroud. And the trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you'd have to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. If he's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know, or he's learned more about the Sylphs than I'll know. Rolf Hawthorne, patriarch of the beekeeping Hawthorne family, said to be well versed in Sylphic customs. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, let me just tell you. They're... I beg pardon, friend, my memory is just not what it used to be. I've seen so much more in my adventuring days. I've seen much more in my adventuring days, and it's all a cluster in my noggin now. Though I shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have luck with them. I guess these are family. Jezebel Hawthorne. The Sylphs? Yes, Father told me stories plenty of times. I've always found myself captivating, and how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You best not underestimate them on account of their childlike looks. At least your face ends up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Girl literally says tee-hee. I see that one. Where's... Oh. The quickest way to equip a woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't ever think about trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Oh. Yeah, they're like living plants, so they... photosynthesis. Monet. The Sylphs? My brain's just like kind of blanking on that word. Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. Oh, one sec. It's time for a Google search. Inveterate definition. Having a peculiar habit, activity, or interest that is long established and unlikely to change.
Inveterate.
It is. Inveterate. I said it right. Cool. Thank you, Google. I'm like inveterate. So they have habits that are unlikely to change. One day they're drawing marble faces on your masks, and the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Ugh, that's kind of grim. Tell them to stop up, and they just laugh at you. They sound like fairies. From the first. Weird. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will. Claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Yeah, I mean, like, if they trick you to fall off of a cliff, hello? They're killing people. Oh, of course, hearing your stories. Well, my stories has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, he's dancing. Damn. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do want to remember this. It may just help with the flavor, win the favor of the forest friends. First impressions. Our author would like to share further knowledge to assist you in befriending the sylphs. Oh, still here? Great. There's one more thing that you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring drat! What was it again? Oh, but my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, my friend. Speak with Rosa in the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Tap, 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 tap. I'm just gonna run there. Rosa Hawthorne. A peace offering of the Sylphs? Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that that wouldn't get past the front doorstep. Dear, no. Their tastes are more of the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root that most fiendish seeds can the oat chew. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that is said to induce curious visions of the imbier. You not catch me dead trying this stuff. But the self seems to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen no chew around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Where you stimulate it somehow. With some of this amber syrup, for example. You might be surprised what comes out. Good luck. Use amber syrup on creatures so I can slay the Ochu. Say good luck. Slash. Oh, you're back. Was my way here would direct you to a suitable offering? This milk root. Milk root! But of course, the sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as they do a flagon of mead. The effects is just about the same as well. Any road, gift of milk root is what the sylphs call. Sylphs calling you friend and sister. The moment they lay eyes on it, now let me wrap it up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. First contact. Taking the liberty of wrapping the milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh. Not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. What? Whoa! I dare say that the reek even rivals the breath of a marble. That put an end to my adventuring days. But I could tell you this. I could tell you that story another time. You have more important matters to attend to today. Yes, the sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but and I've shared their company enough to know their kind of heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do not stop. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. And before I forget, don't go trapezing off just yet. Emlyn here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass my regards to the winged ones. So the guy literally standing right next to you wants to talk to me. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival to Lord Solace, you've got a young sylph by the name of Kumuxilo? Kumuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many occasions, and he has a close ear to his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of this melodious root that so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver. A missive from the elder Soothsayer herself. To summarize, this letter contains a brief. So the letter's contents in brief. It vouches for the integrity of our envoy. That would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with a long-standing friend of the forest. One sec. Gotta respond to the text. Alright. The war with the Ixchel has taken us all on our resources, and we can ill afford to get Mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you with further importance of the mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Alright, so we have to deliver a letter and milk root, I guess. Did I not get on a mount? TV time. Do, 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 do. Camoxio. Walking One is not familiar with this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one was not expecting no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. Dance, 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 dance. Because, like, I don't think you can actually do your actual dance from here. Yeah, I might actually have to. This would welcome. This one would welcome walking ones who move like these ones. If walking ones will talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring a gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking One brings Milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. And this one gives thanks. It gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message for Elder One. Yeah, this one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Remua. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking ones become a dancing one and brought Milkroot. But walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the self-served little solace have always welcomed Gridanian and envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Dragoon here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Sootsier herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. Elder One has no worries for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. I never turned away at the gates. Whatever do we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Dragoon's jig insufficiently jiggy? My jig? I look at Ida going like, what'd you say? Is my jig not jiggy enough for you? What, the jig? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me in recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It seems we've no choice but to ask around and see what we might see if we might earn their trust. I already earned their trust because I danced and I gave them Milkroot. They just kind of barge in here being like, but we want to parlay. Oh, what the fuck? Oh well. Dance diplomacy. DDD. I say, Dragoon, are you in the mood for dancing? I mean, I do. Some would say I main dancer, so I'm always ready to dance. That's right, dancing. Yeah. You went through all the trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greetings, but you greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see another adventurer expressing their interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow! There goes the bloody leg cramps of mine, acting up again. I feel like she's like, oh, leg cramps. Oh, what a shame. I guess I can't dance. You'll have to do it yourself. Lord. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, Walking One knows the Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this room with a good cheer. Let these two be friends. Dance, dance. Walking One finds... Walking One would be a friend of this one's. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Weave. Walking One's a friend of these ones. Friendly little, gracious elder one of Forest City knows how to dance into this one's heart. Aww. Oh, what's just that? Hey, would you like to hear the good news? Or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Oh, God. Your excuse. Onwards to the next adventure. Oh, Lord. Forest Friend. As an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are... Whoa. Are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do have haven't been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what they might want to be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known for sharing their worries with outsiders. You would have to be better off inquiring with Hearer in Media of the Gradanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Media. Praise be to the elements. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, at least not a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Ziz, Gorlians, and Golgnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. Brownie brushes. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forests, they are not easily come by. When you're done with the deed, seek out Camuxlio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but with good but your good intentions will not be lost on him. And my own experience speaks to this. Alright, I have to slay a Niz, a Gorat, and then obtain Bush. Watch me lob this thing. Why? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, let's not be on that mount. Alright, Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all night. This one's trust is not easily earned. Dancing One brings brownie bushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills bitey buzzy ones, and this one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come here, come to these ones' abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. And perhaps this one is wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. Probably. Presence of the enemy. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. This one has many troubles since Walking One's last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. And this one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to the homes of this one. And this one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Here, where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. This one's home is in danger. Danger! This one begs Dancing One to help this one know more. Alright, Dancing One is friends with this one and Walking Ones. Dancing One must speak with this one's and Walking Ones in Hut House and find out more. This one is Bad Feeling. This one fears Steel's ones are after something. This one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. I'd like to say 1111111. Are you even listening? Strange Steel Walking Ones. Yes, this one is seen. Steel Walking Ones carry big boxes. Maybe Walking Ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Do you now? Shush. This one says, steel walking ones are scary, like touch ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Scary friends. Medcline and strange armor? Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. A Victor. For some types clad of steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they were plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Joshua. I didn't mean to talk to you, Papa Limo. I'm sorry. This one was after to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees steel walking ones come from Empire, carrying boxes and go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one will borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where the steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? The answer is yes, I will. A suspicious thought. Why? Oh, hello, you. Hut! Dancing One is back. This one breathed sigh of relief. This one was worried. And Dancing One found something? And Dancing One found paper inside of a box? This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One symbols. A message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Stooping one selling secrets. Whoa. To steal walking ones? This one fears for this one's home. And by Dancing One has helped them and help this one today. Just anyone must promise to always be friends with this one. Brotherly love. Helpful one arrived at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Sauce alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Oh god, I might have to sneeze. Ugh. God. Nose tickles. Okay. Also getting a little tired. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of Beastly One. Claxio. What? Walking one wants this one to return to Little Sauce? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are... No, not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned a primal one. And small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this was the likely place to build a home. But then a meddling one arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling one is forbidden from following this one. Away from meddling one. Oh, hey! What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread in the forest floor. These things will lead helpful one to Claxio. But hurry, before touch ones take Claxio away. Doggo. We'll sniff him out. Oh. I don't remember what we do here. Meddling one is back. This one told meddling one to be gone. Tell Clemencia that this one will never go back. Never. Oh. To touched ones should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Dragoon. These sylphs have been tempered. Brought under the thrall of the primal Remua. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Oh, I have my 1, 2, 3. Cool. Oh no! What? Oh, okay. I thought we had to kill it, but it just ran away. This one is safe. This one was so scared. Claxio. This one has been worried. Oh, so very worried. Is Claxio unarmed? Still in possession of wits? Comoxio and meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills one with joy. Comoxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. This one who lived at Little Solace, these were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting whose these ones are, like touch ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, or helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Clamuxio and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. For one. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. A bath. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is the hero of these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one will take Helpful one to see Elder one. But Elder one is... Oh. Spirited away. This one must ask you for one's forgiveness. This one made a promise to take kind one to see Elder one, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder one is not here. Elder one is not anywhere. Elder one went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. Oh, I think I remember. I think we have to do 1,000 Maws, right? This one is worried. Elder one often goes into the forest, but never for this long. Kind one will help find Elder one, yes? Near where Elder one disappeared, the home of Walking One is named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder one. This one would talk to Buscaron. But Walking Ones do not always trust these ones. Would kind ones talk? I'll talk to Buscaron for this one. And kind ones come from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many kind ones, yes? This one begs for kind one, please go to Gridania and ask fellow kind ones for help. Please and hurry. These ones are not safe. until older ones return. I'm gonna go back to the adder's nest. Oh, visitor our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Self Tribe? Have their elders gone missing, you say? Why? Uh, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hand. And you can assure the Selfs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on lookout day and night. No stone may be left unturned. I would ask that you call upon Gia Malcro at Branch Meadows to deliver this message to the wood whalers that are needed in the search effort. A message from Commander Helio. You say? The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The wood whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Now we go this way. Nice. Biscarno is a good friend of ours, and there's no place like his for the latest gossip in the South Shroud. Well, my adventurer, we had to fight as a grub and grub this side of... and I'm here to fill your belly, then. A hunger for news, is it? There's been talk of sylphs lurking, of a sylph lurking hereabout. It goes, but I couldn't rightly say if it'd be the Elder you seek. Those woodland scamps, all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk had struggled to tell the two of them apart. If you have the time, you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. You might even stumble across this Sylph Elder of yours. You never know. Whiskeron, or Druther's house rules. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about you do a favor for Whiskeron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. And you don't need to go crack in the skull, though. Just take the tub of cold water and douse that drunkard. Tends to do the trick. Now, my patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, and I've got to put my boot down. Well, sure. You want to keep them. You want to keep them eyes eyes in your face? What the fuck? Nafika's teats! That's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard's got to keep his... gets to keep his skirt. Keep his skin for now. Damn, dude, what the fuck? Thanks for stepping in there, friend. Not that I couldn't handle myself. Against a bleeding milksop like that bloke. I don't want to cause a trouble for Buscaron. Having to mop up blood and bits of teeth and the like. Aw. I see Dundragoon. And how appearances picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the blood in the outburst was a Duskwite Alizin. And there are people who shun cities who live in the wilds, making them no better than the brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. It don't seem right to bar or the whole race of people from the druthers of the for their misdeeds of a few. Oh, God. Sorry, one sec. Open my eyes. Bah. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay for the coin and drink in peace is welcome. Don't you think? We have never forget. I appreciate the good you've done for our patrons, and if you're disinclined to have another, I have a favor of my own to ask. There's a Kieran friend of mine, the name of Tetarun, who a good lad. It was right after the calamity when I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died. I did all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health the best I could. He worked here at my Druthid for a spell, and then after that, got to talking about striking it out on his own. And he did, and not long after that. And not long after, cast his lot with the merchant bound for Lanesca. Well, it just so happens, I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, the Scarlet Earring. And I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that he gets to. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadin fellow named Bayesfing. I don't even know if I said that right. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Laminza. He knows everything of the comings and goings of the merchants there. Hawker's Alley in Limsa Laminza. Well, we've been there. Oh. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend? Huh? A Kieran that worked at the Druthers. You speak of Teteron. Related to the Kaiokarun, bloke, just over there, by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and are making good coin. But Tetarun, up and left limbs a long time ago. Can't say where or where. You better go ask Kakarun himself. He can be a little tight-lipped, though. I warn ye. Best to take a chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves those bloody things. Good to hear about Albusk. Though sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along, to try to come to his own self. God's goodness. I miss drinking with that fool. Kakaroo. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Kakaroo busy with business. Too busy for bother. Chicken egg? Kakaroo loves chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetraroon? Tetraroon, no here no more. Tetraroon leave limbs. Tetraroon go look for sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg no Tetraroon. Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. Go to Ferry Docks. Kakarun forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kakarun. Talk to Weinberg, not Kakaroo. Kakaroo, yeah, I seen him. That's to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to Alport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Outfort. He's an old hand that knows a great deal about a great many things. Oh, it's right there. A tariff on ale. Oh, it's a tariff on ale. Oh no. Tetraroon. I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kieran. And I reckon he meant the one up by the treasure shore in Bronze Lake, Mimaroon's trade post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Oh yeah, we just have to go up. Speed this up a little bit. Although I just want to say this is a cool area because it has this like big ass fucking skeleton in it. That's pretty cool. Tetraroon. Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not coming with custom. Bring something for Tetraroon. Tetraroon, forget this? Forget it, Druthers? Tetraroon swore would never forget earring, but never forget. Tetraroon, thank. Tetraroon, thank. Good Bastroon doing good. Good Bastroon, good Booskaroon, good to Tetraroon. And Tetraroon missed good Bastroon. Lord. Microbrewing. Good Bastroon helped Tetraroon. Tetraroon, dead without good Bascaroon, must give thanksies. And many thankies. He's Tetraroon make Kieran firewater for Bascaroon. Bascaroon love firewater. Gave him booze. You helped Tetraroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Many things. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Get 3 coral pup whiskers. Oof. Tetraroon make firewater for Bastroon. You bring thingies Tetraroon needs? Yeah. You brought all the thingies. Tetraroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Bastroon. Tetraroon start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time. More good. You come back later. Like fine wine. Tetraroon make firewater. Good firewater. You take Bastroon. Good firewater. To good Bastroon. Tell Bastroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year to make best flavor. Tetraroon hopes Bastroon happy. Tetraroon gives Bastroon thanksies. Many thanksies. You tell Bastroon. Tetraroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Many sparklies. All thanks to good Bastroon. Ooh. Hi, you returned. Thank you for seeing Tetraroon's belonging to him. What's this, for me? Yeah, firewater. Kieran, firewater? So he remembered my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old oh, bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body like any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? we'll see if we can make it through this battle together. Oh wow. Uh, Selfish concerns. This should be the one with the dungeon, I think. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seeing the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this place was near to here, a place we'd never known a Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. Wow, it's like there's a storm in game. That's cool. More than like the missing Sylph Elder among them. Here, I've marked the track where the site was on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. I didn't need an elephant to get up there, I guess. Ow. So there's a lot to be found in the wood. What did you come to? Garleans? In these part of the Trolls Wood? The first sylphs and now Garleans. And all the same place? Can't be more than a coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the sylphs, tracking them and giving chase mayhap? No, not this far into the forest. The Whaler spies are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. Now, how in the bloody house could they, unless someone guided them through, someone who knew where the spires stand, and when the whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Ooh. Novu Riche. Glad you come, friend. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. I said that there might be a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking that I may have identified our suspect. This regular of mine who used to who used to dine on then soup it. That dine on thin soup. Ugh. Thin soup. Sip on his pint, and on account of him not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. And were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but the lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the garlands in the forest. And I couldn't help but put two and two together. Suffice to say, if a whaler's working with the Empire, none of us are safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurantis. Last I heard that he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Dragoon. And if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Can you not see that I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with me, business with the Railers, take it to the barracks. No, I have business with you, sir. What are you doing? How long now? To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. It is little wonder that the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid, and meant their worth. You! What did you... How long have you... Help! Help! Please, come quick! It is I, Lanches. I am under attack. How did you just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working with the Garleans. No, you weren't. Bitch. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it that you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. And so I saw an opportunity to change my fortune and took it. And, all I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Of why my actions have put your life in danger too. Ha 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 ha. Though did you not realize how much? Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had me cornered? It is not I who was cornered. Guardians! I've brought the Viera... Oh, he actually calls you by your race name. I brought the Vieira, bitch. Oh, permit me a question, if you will. Of all adventurers you deduced, as to believe if they can challenge the power of Garlemald, you would need a variable mountain of guild to fund such an endeavor, such as the cost of fighting a great power, or of making it, or of remaking it as well, Gridania. That is the way of it. Swapped your swapped your hard buck at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did ye? Spit. You there, Vieira? Hi. You stand here at old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Nice. Oh, that's him. Oh, I don't have my second. Nah. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits and poachers at your side? They're your sworn enemies. Why do you fight? Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer all too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. I think his words are wont to inspire men to action. Better men than I. God, what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something. I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentis the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Alright, Laurentis confessed his crimes. I just had a word from the Twin Adder. it seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lads had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery of he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for just one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. That it was hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in his dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon, and he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, not just for his own. Somehow he failed to grasp that one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest will be able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I like to think that he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. Well, let's leave fate to the 12. I have other news for you, Dragoon. The Sylph Elder has been found. Here's Thousand Maws. Into the Beast's Maw. Yep. I think it's a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest amongst the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind of dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it is so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Totorok here in the South Shroud. It was at the entrance of the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you find him. Walking ones, praise help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio. Whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder One went into Totorok, but has not returned. This one is worried. So very worried. You're right to be. That place fair crawls with nasties, waiting to make a meal out of anyone who ever wanders in. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering the bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. These fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all of our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds, Yida. Make haste for the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Dragoon, go to the Thousand Maws of Totorok and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. And I think I'll be going as a paladin. I always give me the dog. Oh well. Oh, Thousand Maws is like right here. By order of the Elder Seed Seer, this dungeon is known as the Thousand Miles of Totorok. It has been placed under control of... What? The Self Elder is inside? And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God struck me down for a pure blind fool. You must find the Self Elder before they fall straight to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorok is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Probably assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you're ready. Alright. We will now enter with a party of NPCs. Who do we got? If we got me, we got a Scion Conjurer, a Scion Thermotrons, and a Scion Lancer. There are no alternate party members. Duty will commence with the curtain party. Okay. Alright, we got a Lancer, Thermotrons. Let's go. Let's save Frixio. The Black Shroud, the Thousand Maws of Totorok. Oh god. Gods, would you look at the size of this place? Yep. It's a straight line. It used to be, like, very windy, but... Yep, this is the new one. Oh, no. Ah! Sorry, I gotta adjust my ear. I know it probably sounds bad on the recording, but... let me adjust it again. Okay, there it goes. And I'm just gonna go at, like, my own pace, because, like, since, like, it's just NPCs, I feel like, you know, I'm not really inconveniencing anyone by going, like, slow or fast. Like, I could do a big pull if I wanted to, because I am the tank, but, you know what? Just go through, we're just gonna go slow. Also, you know, having NPCs heal me, it just makes it more safe to, do this and do it like this. Careful, everyone. It bears poison. Lancer always knows what to fucking say. You gotta hit it. Gotta hit that thing. Alright, yeah. Don't open the chest. Oh, water stained note. Fixed Spear Rydal, Totara Expedition Note 2. I know, I missed the first one. Engaged with sizable beasts, succeeded exterminating, but casualties mounting. Must consider turning back if situation worsens. Yeah, by the time I exit this dungeon, I'll be at my 2-hour mark on stream, but, go a little bit longer today, just to complete the quest. Yeah, because I kind of predicted that Thousand Maws was coming up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. A little bit more tired than I usually would be. These streams are a little bit on the later side, as you can see. The time. So yeah, once again, I am just a little bit low on energy. But yeah, this dungeon is like super condensed now. Because I think as soon as they added like the trust system, they were just like, we also like changed the entire layout because the past layout was just super confusing. People would get lost. Like people would like, I guess like kind of get lost, but like they would just like do stuff, and like you had to grab these like, because like there was something in the middle, and then you had to like put nodes in front of it, and then you fought the boss or whatever. Just very unnecessary stuff. Very unnecessary. Whoa! I forgot he just. I forgot they just LB immediately. I'm like, oh! It's like there is no. Like, no time. No, okay, I was just like, can I read this, message? No. Yeah, I can't wait for, like, I don't even know, like, I don't even know when, the first Scion, like, actual teammate. Okay. For Spear Rydell, no, 3. Dire manifestation confirmed. Scores of eggs on verge of hatching. Beyond armies to deal with. Aborting mission. Subsequent parties beware. Must be these purple things. These are eggs. I think I remember most of them hatching, really. Making sure the NPC wasn't saying anything else. Or if I missed anything. I think this one has like a pretty long like exposition right before the boss. Oh, you.
Darkness.
Evil laughter.
Hidra Bublo Hans.
I say first come. Huh?
Seize that on Rajadorn. Thagon well rogue. Tosan no Paiki. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last.
You say crude tongue. It's funny. They had an Ascian language, but it's just like, oh, now I'm going to speak in your crude tongue. It's just like, oh, come on.
I am Lahabrea of the Ascians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas.
Oh, God. I skipped it. No! He's probably just like, alas. It might have to end.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Brrr. See, that tail looks like trouble. Oh, that's funny. Get out of there! pair of warden's trousers. I don't need pants. Yeah. Ah, finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better nonetheless. Or better than before. Sister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of the ones of Little Solace. Oh. Headache! Big old headache! Alpha Squadron reports. Reporting, sir. Nothing to note. Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? Oh, damn, Nero. No sign of our, wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order, that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians, to our presence. His Excellency, bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. And loath I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramo will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god that does not grant one's wishes? Were I myself, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, hey, what of the sylphs that we captured? A handful of them seemed to be reasonably in good health the last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear that we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? You're not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead in one's own god, I suppose. If you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it. But at this rate, no, I must be patient. Our efforts will, our, our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it means bringing down the very heavens, who shall change the limits of possibility if not we? Is that, and that alone you were right, Garland. But your stars long fallen, and while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Belzar's ultimate weapon will seem but a mere candle besides it. Ha 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 ha! Oh, these walking ones, did for... Noxia, these ones are certain of it. This one fears that the others are taken. Uh, Other taken ones also suffer the same fate. This one's convinced. Walking ones have black hearts. Seek only harm. Seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neurexia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does the walking one feel unwell? Oh, this one would know what brings walking one to this place? I came to this one's rescue at Neuroxia's bidding, and then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has question of Lord Ramua, and this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones will speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Running in the night with you. All right. Oh, you're back. Tell me this stuff. Tell me this stuff older as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make the rest of your tale, but I'm awfully glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Sauce and cure a piece of the selves. Rest assured, I'll send word of our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass. And earn yourself a place of honor and the Druthers is in so doing. Be sure to come by when you feel like that drop of cure in fire water. Alright, well, as much as I would like to continue, I am getting very tired, so I think I'm going to end the video here. Video and stream. So I would like to thank you for coming by. If you like the playthrough so far, leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite part is. Do you like this New Game Plus run that I'm doing? Do you what else would you want to see? Do you want me to go through the, what do I want to say? The raids. Yeah, so, like, after each big expansion, do you want me to go through the raids? So after, let's say, I finish, like, Realm Reborn, I would, like, set aside a stream to do, the Coils of Bahamut. And then in Heaven's Word, I would do, what was the raid there? It's like, or the Heaven's Word raid, each expansion raid, Heaven's Word was Alexander, so it's like, yeah, so it's like, do the Alexander raids and stuff like that. Even though that's in the far future, but like I like to get your opinions now. Just to drum up some comments, but like, if you're watching this on the VOD, you can whatever, but follow the YouTube. Follow me here on Twitch. That is at Mr.Brightside SD. And if you want to keep up to date, it's also my Twitter handle if you want to follow me on Twitter. Although Twitter doesn't like me putting Twitch links in there. But yeah, so I'm gonna go raid a channel to end. How do you spell his name? What the fuck? Rogue. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna stream a friend, Rokro, again. He is playing PvP in Final Fantasy 14. And so what you gonna do when Rokomania runs wild on you, brother? I should get his stream up. So, see you later. Bye-bye, see you tomorrow.